Hello everybody, this is the Big Little Railroad here, and today I have a special review for you all today. Today, I had the pleasure of joining my friend Coco to visit the Greenberg's Toy Train Show, which was located in Edison, New Jersey. If you want to see the Toy Train Show yourself, you can try and buy a ticket tomorrow. Like I said, it is located in Edison, New Jersey at the New Jersey Expo Center tomorrow, and it's also on Sunday. When we went there, my friend Coco, he'll probably be making a review soon, where he got a lot of HO stuff like the Bachmann Easy Control DCC, and Atlas AEM7, two CSXF7s. No, I kind of spoiled it. But for me, I was looking for more post-war Lionel, and eventually I was able to find something. I had $50 for the budget. I was able to bring $50 of me to the show, excuse me, and I found this guy who was actually selling a 3562 operating barrel car. He was offering it for $43, and I took it. It came with everything you see here, except for the business cards and the box. And later on, a little while later, I came across another guy who was peddling reproduction parts and boxes, and I purchased that. I purchased the box for $8.50. Just to clarify, the barrel car itself cost $43, and the box, the reproduction box back there, cost $8.50. So the first thing I would like to show you is the business cards that I found. At the Toy Train Show, I was able to get 3 business cards from 3 different vendors. There was RD Trains here, Ron Dykes. He was the guy whom I purchased the 3562 operating barrel car from. You can look at it in trainsandthings.net. East Coast Train Parts. Some of you who are fans of reproduction pieces for your old Lionel trains might be familiar with these guys. You can check out their eBay listing, or you can check out their store, or if they're at a model train show, you can check out their vendors. And here we have Jim's Train Shop. I kind of forgot where I got this, but I'm pretty sure it was one of the vendors I was speaking with. So as I said, included with this set that I got includes the 3562 operating barrel car, in printout of instructions, OTC lock-on, and button. Now for those of you who are wondering what this is, the 3562 operating barrel car was first released in the year 1954, and is an interesting little piece to say the least. There were 4 variations of this. There was the 3562-1, which is in a black color, 3562-25 in a gray color, 3562-50, as you can see here, in yellow, and 3562-75 in an orange color. Now, the guy who I was talking to, Ron, was selling a 3562, but he offered me the barrel car because he said he offered everything you see here, and the car has a minor crack here. I know it's like a big gaping piece here, but it kind of lowered the value for it a little bit, but I still think it was worth the purchase because you literally have everything. Now, how this works is that if you place it on the OTC lock-on and you press the button right here, the barrels are supposed to move up, and this little man here, which is detachable, the little man is detachable, is supposed to move and spit out the barrels. Now, it was an interesting concept. It was kind of like the log dump car, or it's kind of like that large accessory, I forget the name of it, but it was kind of the same concept, where it was either depositing barrels, or there's another one where it deposits logs. Now, like I said, on closer inspection with the barrel car, you can see the biggest notice is that large crack, but I don't really seem to mind. It doesn't really seem to dampen the performance of the car. I haven't tested it yet because I haven't set up any track yet to test it. You have the little man. I think at one point he was painted, but it looks kind of gnarly, but it's fine. And the car itself came with all 6 barrels. That one over there. And it says right here, AT&SF, because all these operating barrel cars were apparently from the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe. It says 3562-50. When I actually, at first glance, it may seem like a printing error, but that's how it's printed on the car. You've got some other shipping focus. There we go. Built. Focus. Built Lionel. New 554. And several other... Focus. Several other little bits of data on the side. Now, of course, how you do this is that, like I said, you just load the barrels right here, and then when you press it on, you're supposed to go up and deposit here. And on the other side, it's essentially the same thing, except you've got this brake wheel, which is detachable. As you can see here, it's not held in like with clips. Well, it is kind of, but on one section, it's held in by a screw. Closer inspection of the items that came with it. They all came in a little plastic bag that was rubber banded shut, attached to the barrel cart via rubber band. And these are, say, printed out instructions. Here you can see it shows you how you work this. You take the OTC contactor, take 2 wires and place it on this 96C, but the one that I have, I believe, is a 102C. I'll have to look. And they're supposed to go up. This also shows these 2 push clips, which are attached to my OTC lock-on. Let me show you. These are kind of, I'm sure that they are susceptible to being lost because they are kind of small, and they may be confused for something else. There we go. You see you've got 1 and 2 right there, near where wires are supposed to be. OTC lock-on, and you're supposed to clip these under the track in order for them... Let me grab a piece of track. It's kind of simple. Sorry, this music. There we go. So there, that's how it works. You just clip the OTC lock on there, and the car's supposed to roll under it, and these 2 push clips are supposed to make contact with the pickup shoe, and then you'll be able to do the feature. So give me a second here to... Here we go. There we go. Here you can see the things, including a platform extensions. Here, what I was talking about, where you use both a 364, this little barrel loader here, and the 96C controller. And down here, you can see a diagram to use using a 96C controller and a certain type of transformer. Either a 1033, a TW, RW, KW, or a ZW transformer. And this is how it would work in this configuration. And on the back, some other things, warranties, how to couple and uncouple them, how to move the barrels, and the old logo. Lionel Corporation in their old offices in New York, with their showrooms in both New York and Chicago, and their factories in Irvington, New Jersey. And just want to show you also the button that comes with it. It says it is a number 90, not a number 93 or 96C. It's not a 96C controller, it's a number 90. But I'm sure it still works. When I purchased this, this little knob here that's supposed to hold the wires down, it was detached, but I was able to screw it back in. And all you have to do is just attach it and then press the button. You have to hold it down, I believe. And right here is the price tag. Focus. Focus. Yeah, you can see it. 47. And the other item that I was able to pick up is the reproduction box. Now, I thought to myself, hey, since there was the guy, East Coast Train Parts, who was selling, they usually sell reproduction boxes. Like I said, they have an eBay listing, so you can, eBay account, so you'll be able to check them out on eBay. And in this case, they have boxes for both motorized units, locomotives, and rolling stock, and I believe accessories. And this one is specifically tailored to the 3562 operating barrel car. You can tell because it has the number 50 there. That's the way that you can distinguish. If you're looking for a reproduction box, you can tell that you're looking for the right one. If it's a -1, it'll show a 1. If it's a -25, -50, -75, it's everything. And it's got this nice Lionel logo on it. And to tell you the truth, it's really good for reproduction. I'm not one who I barely have any Lionel boxes. The only one that I have is a intact 1110 Scout locomotive box, and it's missing one tuck flap. But this one, of course, comes with the tuck flaps, and the other side, and right here you can see it's got the old logo for the toys manufacturing company, American Toys. And also included with it was this little cardboard insert. Now, I'm not completely sure how this works, but I believe that you're supposed to fold certain parts of it, and then you'll be able to put the car in. It's made in a way so I guess it's supposed to, yeah, I believe this is like you fold it and you put it in the box. So yeah, I'm just going to give you a better look at the box. Lionel Electric Trains, Lionel Corporation, New York and Chicago. And on the other side, it's the same thing, except it's kind of folded in. And if you want, and it says right here, reproduction on both this part and that part. So yeah, guys, I'm glad. I hope that you enjoyed this little review. Like I said, I just went to the Greenberg's Toy Train Show with my good friend Cookode. Check out his channel. And how would I rate this? And like Cookode, I'm going to rate this. How would I rate this? Well, I have not operated it yet, but for now, with the items that I've purchased, on content level, actually, here, this is a little comparison between an OTC lock-on and a CTC lock-on. Pretty small. Anyways, how would I rate this? For now, I would give it a 6 or 7 out of 10. I would actually like to see it in action. So, once I get that done, actually, I might, during the holiday season of the month of December, I'll make a little video where I'll show all my Lionel post-war operating freight cars to show to you guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little review. This is the Big Little Railroad, signing out.